In problem 18, it says, for which of the following conditions will the sum of integers m and n always be an odd integer? Two key words here, odd and integer. Odd means that we have a number that's not divisible by 2. Integer means that we have no decimals, but it could be negative. People often think that integers mean whole numbers. Whole numbers are always positive or 0, but integers can be positive or negative. They just don't have decimals. And what we're saying is that m and n are integers. That means we're plugging in m and n, and we're seeing what situation will give us an odd integer every time. So let's try letter F. M is an odd integer. So let's take 1 for m and 2 in for n. And we get 3. That works. What if we have 1 plus, what if n were odd? We get 4. 4 is not an odd integer. It's even. So for letter F, that doesn't work. Let's try letter G. N is an odd integer. So m could be anything we want it to be. So 2 plus 3 equals 5. So I'm putting 2 in for m and 3 in for n. That worked. What if I put 5 in for m plus 3? We get 8. So we added these up, and no, we don't get an odd answer every time. So as soon as I find an even, I know that that answer doesn't work. So I'm just going to keep working through all the different possibilities to see which one will this work for. Letter H, m and n are both odd integers. All right, so let's try 3 plus 5 equals 8. Well, I don't have to go any further than that. I've got an odd, and it gave me an even number. I should be getting odd answers every single time. So with letter J, it says they're both even integers. So let's try 2 plus 4. We get 6. Right there, that didn't work. So even one example breaks that rule. So I can stop right there. For letter K, m is an odd integer and n is an even integer. So m is, let's try 1 plus 2. That gives us 3. So far, so good. Let's change it. M is a different odd. N is a different even. So far, so good. Now, we could keep going, but if you notice, all 4 of the other possible answers don't work. So you could keep trying with all sorts of different examples with letter K, and they're always going to work. Because with F, G, H, and J, we came up with one example that didn't work, and we want this to be always an odd answer. And as soon as we got one that wasn't, we could stop and move on to the next one. So for number 18, the answer is K.